Now, the mayor of JB Marks Municipality, Kgotso Khumalo, and director Cyril Hendry are the latest disgrace for the ANC. They're accused of funneling 5 million rand meant for the municipality into a trust account. A court released them on warning after they were arrested and charged with fraud. They've been ordered not to set foot near the municipality's offices. Let's get reaction from Hlomane Patrick Chauke. He's the ANC's Northwest Provincial Coordinator. Thanks for your time. We appreciate it. So what action is the ANC taking against these officials outside of the legal process?
Well, thank you very much and for the opportunity. And let me say good afternoon to all the viewers. Well, the ANC is very much disappointed with the fact that one of our own, we tried and tested, head of the movement, who was sent to go and deliver service to our people, making sure that there's water, there's job, there are roads, there's housing, found himself wanting the side of the law. We're very much disappointed. We have found time to engage with the comrade on Friday immediately when we learned of his arrest. We're currently engaging with him with regards to issues in line with the organizational resolution, where when someone finds himself in a situation where he is at now, we need therefore to implement the organizational resolution of having him to step aside while he's attending his criminal case. And then at the same time, the party will be looking at a person who will then be acting in that position while the mayor is still dealing with these challenges with the court. We are very much disappointed, obviously, the point that we're making. But one thing that was certain is that we want to encourage the law enforcement agencies to do their work without fear, without favor. We need to clean up where we believe there's corruption. We need to encourage the law enforcement to come in there, deal with those matters, and those must be brought to book. So we believe that at the end of the day, justice will be served.
Mr. Chauke, your disappointment isn't good enough for South Africans because the JB Marks municipality has been a problem for years now. In fact, there was a 45 million rand stadium that was built with only one toilet. There's a declining performance in that municipality as well. It was placed under administration in 2019. So what you're saying really doesn't hold any water because you've had problematic people placed in this powerful position for years, and we're seeing it still in 2020.
No, that is true. That is why we're engaging. Part of the work that we are doing from the level of the IPC is to intervene and to deal with all of these issues that you have raised. Not only that, we are aware that there are other investigations that they are happening, including the party that is continuing to engaging with the caucus and dealing with matters, in fact, of mismanagement of public resources across different municipalities, including that particular JB Marks municipality. So it is something that we cannot shy away with, but the reality is that we are disappointed, and we must say we cannot keep quiet when we see such. That's why we acted immediately when we learned of the arrest of the mayor. We did not waste time. Immediately on Friday, we met with him, as we'll be meeting with him again today and tomorrow, just to finalize those processes, because we really want a situation where we have men of stature, men and women of stature that represent the ANC. The people of Tlokwe deserves better. Hence, we are saying that let the law take its course, and then we'll see the court will then prevail at the end of the day.
But the party failed the people, haven't you?
To continue fighting mismanagement of public resources across the province.
You have failed the people of that town and of that municipality because since 2018, we've seen these problems and you're still talking about disappointment. When do we see proper people being elected to these positions by councillors in that area?
That's a process that the ANC has already embarked upon. I think you'll know that we are currently even doing by-elections in that particular area, and we've allowed a situation where we give now the community of that particular area and many other municipalities across the province where we are contesting and where we have to fill up vacancies. We are involving our people to be involved in the process of selection of candidates, and you'll know that with the upcoming by-elections that are going to be taking place, we have as much as possible tried to engage with our people and to interact with them and to be the ones that nominate the people that must come and serve the movement. So the relationship between the community and the party is being strengthened all the time. And I think moving forward, we'll be able to get the quality of people that we want working with our people.
Well, for the past 3 years, you clearly didn't have any good quality people to get this job done. So why would people trust you now going into the municipal elections?
Well, obviously, it's the responsibility that you must play as a party. You are a multi-party, a very big organization. Sometimes the method that we use when we do selection, that is why we have now changed the selection process to be a selection process that involves the communities. So that within the work of the organization in selecting candidates, we do involve communities. We're learning from the past. That has been the shortcoming from the past, and moving forward, this is what we believe will be able to save the ANC at the level of making sure that we fill up this position with credible people that have the support of the community.
Yeah, good luck with that. ANC Northwest Provincial Coordinator, Hlomane Patrick Chauke. Let's get more reaction now. We can speak to the acting mayor for that municipality, Kelvin Johnson, joining us via Zoom. Mr. Johnson, hope you can hear me this time around. Let's talk about that rot in the municipality. How are you going to fix it?
Thank you very much. Good afternoon to you, Shahan, and good afternoon to your viewers. We have noted this development and will offer all from the municipality all the required cooperation and support to the law enforcement agencies and officers to ensure that whatever investigations is carried out to their logical conclusion. I can also assure you and the residents of this beautiful town of us that services has not been interrupted. Services is ongoing, and we are here and we are fully committed to service our constituency and to make sure that the necessary service delivery matters reach our constituencies.
How can you actually sit there and say that with such confidence, given what we've seen over the past couple of days, given the fact that that municipality, there were questions about your audit since 2018, that it was placed under administration? How do you sit there so confidently trying to reassure the public?
I am very much confident, Shahan. If you look at our AG outcomes over the past 3 years, it has steadily improved, and we have managed to register fewer exceptions every single year, and it can only improve. In fact, it has improved from last year. This year, it's even going to be better. So I can assure you and the viewers and our constituency out there that I'm confident that indeed positive things will come out of this.
But have you ever received a clean audit?
Not necessarily a clean audit.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point. That's why I find it laughable that you're so confident about this. So just tell me about how you are going to fix things now that you have a mayor who's been charged with fraud and a director. How do you there as acting mayor fix things?
As acting mayor, we must agree that, yes, we're going to allow the law enforcers and the agencies to do what they must do, and we are not going to interfere. And should there be any consequences, of course, the law must take its course. But in terms of moving this town forward, we are committed as the ruling party. We are fully committed to clean governance. And watch this space. Let's allow the law enforcement and agencies to do whatever they must do, and we will come back to this space. But I can promise you positive things is coming.
Mr. Johnson, what was your role before acting mayor?
I am the substantive MMC, that's the member of the mayoral committee, responsible for BTO, that's Budget and Treasury Office.
Yeah, so while all of this dodgy dealings were happening, you were there as MMC. Why would people trust you? You're part of this government. You're still part of this government.
I still remain part of this administration. I'm still part of this government. Remember, these are all allegations. It's alleged. So hence, I'm asking for patience to allow...
People don't have patience. We've been talking about dodgy dealings in this municipality for over 3 years now. Why do you expect people to have patience over corruption, alleged corruption at that this time around, about your audits where you failed to actually get things right, and about a stadium that cost 45 million rand that had one toilet in it?
I'm happy you mentioned the word yourself, alleged corruption. So we cannot confirm that indeed a court of law has not sat and found anyone guilty.
Yes, but your audits have been questionable and other decisions taken have been questionable. The Auditor General making findings about the way you run your finances does not need a court of law to show that you're failing to do your jobs properly.
As I said, and I can confirm that our audit outcome has improved over the past 3 years.
But it's not a clean audit. Improving and a clean audit are two different things.
We are working very hard in pursuing that specific goal, but it has been improving ever since this administration has arrived.
You clearly need to work harder. Thank you for your time. That is the Acting Mayor of JB Marks Municipality.